How are you? My name is Phil, and this is my first blog. Vlog. Vlog? So, if you don't know who I am, no, that doesn't, of course you're not going to know who I am. My name is Phil, and welcome to my channel. I haven't posted anything in a little while. If you've looked at anything that I have on this, which is not very much, it started off like 8 years ago, or I don't even know how long ago. Some friends and I, when nobody had anything on, well, there was stuff on YouTube then, but not as much as there is now. But anyways, we made some stupid skits and thought we were really cool, and you know, first year university, you just do stupid shit. And anyways, put some not great, not well put together things that were funny to us, I guess. At least we posted those, thinking that maybe other people would be think it was funny. And I've also put a few things like music, doing covers of stuff. But recently, I just thought about doing a little bit more with YouTube and doing videos where I get to interact with people more and give people a view into my life, even though it's not very interesting. I don't know. I think it's somewhat interesting. I'll give myself a little bit of credit. So this is like a chance for me to. What is this a chance for me to do? That's a good question. I don't know. Be able to share little things about my life and also interact with people on YouTube, and it's a cool way to interact with people that I otherwise would never meet or talk to or see. It's a way for me to get advice from people on certain things in my life, or provide advice about something to somebody, or support for something, or I don't know, share some interest. Maybe you'll like some sort of music that I like to listen to, or can talk about daily struggles of living in Vancouver. Speaking of which, so 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. So, a little background story. I have been single for 2 years now. 2 weeks ago, I had started talking to somebody on online, and things were cool. We got along, and I ended up going out to the bar with some friends. So I met up with this guy. We exchanged numbers and stuff, and he ended up coming to the bar. He came to meet me at the bar where I was out with my friends, and we talked for a bit outside. I had a few drinks, and got along really well. And after that night, we basically texted every day, and got along really, really well. So every day we texted, and on Friday, so well, basically a week later, we were supposed to hang out again. Unfortunately, he had gotten sick, and on Friday he was supposed to come over and hang out. He wasn't feeling well, so I said, you know what, we can take it easy if you're not feeling great. We can like chill out and watch something on Netflix, and I can make you some tea, blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, you know what, that sounds like a good idea. It sounds better than just being at home and staying at home being miserable. So he was like, I'm just gonna eat some food, take my medicine, and then I'll head right over. So half an hour later, he's like, okay, I'm almost done getting ready. I'm gonna come over, um, and I'll be right over. So like, an hour goes by, 2 hours go by, nobody, and I'm here like waiting, cleaned up everything, all that shit, and nothing. So I texted him like, 2 hours later, and I was just seeing if he was okay. I was like, hey, are you doing all right? And I got no reply, and I never heard back from him again. So yeah, the next day I didn't text him or anything like that because I don't know. I already texted him at like 12 something at night and was like, "Are you okay?" So either he was dead or is it just an asshole? So, anyways, didn't text him on Saturday, and then on the Sunday, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I did mention what this guy's name was, but I had said, "Oh, I had a shitty week. I was supposed to meet up with this guy, and we met, a week before. Got along great, and he was supposed to come over on Friday, and then nothing happened. So, anyways, he was like, "Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that." He's like, "Some similar thing happened to me." Um, I was supposed to hang out with some guy, and on Saturday, and then he took a nap late and didn't show up. So I was like, "Oh, that sucks." And then he's like, "Yeah." And then he said this guy's name, and immediately I was like, "Whoa, what?" Because it was the same name as this other guy. So I didn't know what to say. I just kept let my friend continue talking, and so he's like, "Oh yeah, I've been talking to him for a week. I've been talking to him since Monday." And he's this and that, and all of a sudden, like, everything's matching, like same school, same doing, same job, description's the same age, everything, same name. And I'm like, afterwards I told my friend, I'm like, man, this is the same guy. I'm like, yeah, we're talking about the same guy. And he was shocked, and I was shocked, and he's like, Phil, I don't know what to say. I'm shocked. Like, I don't know what to say. I feel horrible. I'm like, so do I. I don't know what to say. This never happened to me before. So basically, I was stood up, and not only that, but played the whole week, and with my friend, nonetheless, coincidence, that we had both been talking to the same guy, and all this shit. So yeah, not only was he. So yeah, that's about it. So on the Sunday when I had talked to my friend, another guy started messaging me online. So started talking to this guy. Seemed very nice, this Brazilian guy. Um, and we exchanged numbers or whatever. And then on Monday we were talking some more. And so I was like, okay, well, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go to karaoke? I love karaoke. I go weekly usually, and so he's like, "Oh yeah, for sure. I love karaoke. We're gonna drink. I'm gonna dance, sing, all this stuff." And I'm like, "Sweet. Well, it starts at 9, and he had soccer practice till 10. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, you can come right afterwards." So we were texting, whatever. He's at soccer practice. I go to karaoke. Make sure to dress nice and like all set. And then so I go there. I'm waiting, and there's like two of my friends there, and it was like 10 something already. So I texted him like, "Hey, like, are you do you still want to come to karaoke?" Nothing. So I hear nothing back, and so again this guy doesn't show up all night. So whatever, I do karaoke, I have fun. The next day, in the morning at work, I get a text from this guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, right after um, right after soccer practice, a friend drove me home, and then I passed out. So I waited like 2 hours or whatever, and then I messaged him back, and I was like, "Oh, hey, that's okay." And of course, with less enthusiasm than before, I didn't really make too much of an effort to talk to him, and basically that's kind of fizzled out. So I don't know if you've ever been stood up, but that happened to me twice last week within a period of a week by two different guys. Awesome. Some people think that Vancouver is like a horrible dating place, and that's how it's like typical Vancouver. Everybody says that. And well, I kind of agree, but I also feel like, I don't know, everybody's like, "Oh, that's like that everywhere," or it's the same for girls with guys too. And um, I don't know, people are just like, "Oh, it just happens to everybody." But I don't know. Um, I do. I have found that guys here are pretty, flaky about stuff. Everybody loves that word here. It's like, oh, people are so flaky here. Guys are flaky. Blah blah blah. If you're from Vancouver, maybe you can tell me if that's been the same experience that you've had. Let me know if you've experienced the same thing here. Maybe that's just how people are. I don't know. I've been here for 5 years now, so personally, myself, I have never ever um, stood someone up and just disappeared. Like, if I'm not interested, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, let's just be friends. Or, I don't think we're compatible. I don't think we're the right match, whatever. Or if I, don't show up for some reason, like I fell asleep or something like that, I have the decency the next day just to have manners and be like, hey, I fell asleep, you know, or sorry, I didn't make it because I saved a school bus full of blind orphans on their way to the puppy convention. Anyways, um, I don't know. If you're not interested, be honest. Just tell whoever. It saves you, having to lie about something, or it saves the other person. It saves both of you time. Don't waste people's time. It's just respectful, right? Hopefully, we'll have some interesting topics to talk about. I know I'll probably post some music things, just playing some covers and such. If you continue to watch me, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're from Canada, also, belated Happy Thanksgiving. Hope it was a good weekend for you. It was awesome. I guess that's it for now. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.